What were Margaret Sanger's most famous publications? Have you ever wondered how one woman's writings could change the conversation around women's rights and reproductive health? Margaret Sanger was a key figure in the women's civil rights movement, and her publications played a significant role in shaping the discourse on these topics. Let's take a closer look at some of her most famous works. First up is Family Limitation. This early guide provided women with practical information on birth control methods. At a time when such knowledge was often illegal, Sanger's book argued for the necessity of family planning. It emphasized how controlling reproduction could improve women's health and reduce poverty. Next, we have What Every Girl Should Know. Originally a series of columns, this book spoke directly to adolescent girls about menstruation, sexuality, and reproductive health. Sanger tackled taboo subjects with a frank approach, aiming to empower young women with knowledge about their bodies. Another important work is What Every Mother Should Know. This publication focused on educating mothers about reproductive health and the importance of birth control. Sanger reinforced the idea that controlling reproduction was essential for women's well-being and their families' futures. Then there is The Woman Rebel, a monthly newsletter launched in 1914. This bold platform advocated for birth control rights and challenged legal restrictions. It popularized the term birth control and carried the slogan, "No gods, no masters," reflecting its radical stance on women's freedom. My Fight for Birth Control is another notable publication. This autobiographical work details Sanger's journey from nurse to activist. She shared her experiences witnessing the consequences of unwanted pregnancies and illegal abortions, highlighting her legal battles and efforts to establish the first birth control clinic in the United States. In 1920, Sanger published Woman and the New Race. This book argued that birth control was essential for societal progress. It connected women's reproductive freedom with broader social issues, advocating for a new social order based on women's control over their bodies. Motherhood in Bondage, published in 1929, is a collection of letters from women seeking advice on preventing unwanted pregnancies. This work gave voice to the struggles women faced and reinforced Sanger's argument for reproductive rights. Lastly, Happiness in Marriage explored how contraception contributes to healthy and fulfilling marital relationships. It emphasized sexual compatibility and mutual understanding, linking birth control to the quality of women's personal lives. Together, these publications representing a vital chapter in the fight for women's bodily autonomy and reproductive justice. They challenged societal norms that restricted women's knowledge and control over their reproductive lives, opening pathways for greater freedom and equality. Margaret Sanger's writings not only provided practical information, but also framed birth control as a fundamental aspect of women's rights and social progress.